guys before heard of a thing called the quadratic formula?
Just
Yeah, pretty sure everybody has.
equation.
Okay. Star this, highlight it, make it fancy. We need this for this section. Okay? The other thing about this section, you'll see right above what we just highlighted, is the ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0.
Do you know
Ben.
Needed to butt out.
Notice today, unlike yesterday, we need the equal 0. Okay? So everything on one side of the equation. Alright? So on this first problem, is everything on the same side? No, so we gotta move it to the same side. What am I gonna do with the negative 4? Add it. So I have x squared plus 4x plus 4 equals 0.
now we're making it 0.
Now we make it equal to 0 again. From that, we get our ABC just like before. So A is the thing attached to x squared. So in this, my A is what? 1. B equals 4. Chris says C also equals 4. Okay. Questions
That's not the.
on where we got the ABC from?
The equation right there.
Yeah, I said questions. Do you have a question about where we got it?
No.
Oh.
I thought you said where did.
No, I said questions up there. Okay. Once we have our ABC, all we do is plug it into that fancy formula. Okay? So our negative b is going to become negative 4 plus or minus square root of b squared, so 4 squared, minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 4. And all of that divided by 2 times a, which is 1.
Couldn't you just put, do you have to have that negative 4 there, or couldn't you
Out
just...
front, yes. You need to have the negative 4 there.
I don't see how it really matters, because
So,
it's just switching them.
16 minus 16.
Couldn't you just put the negative on top and the plus on the bottom?
Here?
Yeah.
No, it has to stay there.
Why?
Yes, Benjamin Steve.
Because,
Deshaun?
guys, I'm not.
I was asking a question.
I know. Because there's an order of operations.
Okay.
So we have to add and subtract before we can divide. Okay. Now we're going to do mental math. What is 4 squared?
16.
What's 4 times 1 times 4?
16.
So what's 16 minus 16? 0. So I get negative 4 plus or minus the square root of 0 over 2. Okay, questions? Okay, what's the square root of 0?
0.
So does it matter if I add or subtract 0 from negative 4? No. So I hear Chris say negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. I'll let you in on a little secret. We're going to talk more about it tomorrow. But when your square root is 0, you're only going to have one answer. Okay? We'll talk about that more tomorrow. But what? Okay. Questions here? Okay, next one. Is everything on the same side? No, we gotta move it. So I get 5x squared minus 2x minus 2 equals 0. So what's my A?
5.
What's my B?
Negative 2.
What's my C?
Negative 2.
Somebody asked me last hour, will B and C always be the same? No, they just happen to be in these two examples. B and C just depend on what is multiplied by X and what your constant is.
Well, it's the same because
Because they just happen to be the same.
No.
Okay, what's my next step?
put in the
Plug it
quadratic.
Plug it into that equation. So my first one is negative B. Well, if my B is already negative 2, what does it become? 2. Positive 2. So I got 2 plus or minus square root of B squared, so negative 2 squared, minus 4 times A, which is 5, times C, which is negative 2. All divided by 2 times A, which is 5. Okay. Questions about plugging numbers in? Okay. One thing I want us to be very careful of when we do this is putting them in calculators. A lot of calculators say negative 2 squared is negative 4. Is that true?
No.
No. So always look at your calculator and make sure it makes sense, okay? I would avoid calculators, but I know none of you are going to listen to me anyway, so.
I listen.
2 plus or minus, let's simplify our square root.
4 negative. I mean 4 now.
We get 4 minus, what's 4 times 5?
Negative 20.
Negative 20, and then negative 20 times negative 2.
40.
So am I adding or subtracting?
Plus.
Plus. And then 2 times 5 is 10. Okay. Okay, so 40 plus 4 gives me 44. Oh, we can't put that there.
Oh, you run out of space.
So 2 plus or minus the square root of 44 divided by 10. Question. Can I simplify the square root of 44?
Not at all.
Yeah, what?
10 square roots of 22.
Close.
2 square roots of 11 and that.
11.
11.
Chris says 11 and 4, but which one's a perfect square?
4.
What is square root of 4?
2.
So I can write this as 2 plus or minus 2 square roots of 11.
That's just the answer.
One more. One more.
Exactly.
Oh, nice. We're on the right track. Look at that.
Last step, always look to see if you can simplify your fractions, okay? Does the number go into both 2 and 10? 2. Yeah, 2. So I get 1 plus or minus 1 square root of 11 over 5. You don't need this one, but you do need that one, okay?
Wait, what?
You don't need the one outside the square roots. Like if you just want to write 11 plus or minus the square, or I'm sorry, 1 plus or minus the square root of 11 over 5. That's the same thing.
Ridiculous.
What? Make sure you don't divide your radical though, your square root. Okay, just the stuff outside the square root. Okay. So once you get your down to here, make sure you see if you can simplify your square root, and then see if you can simplify your fraction. Okay. Questions there? Okay. Let's do B. What is? Do I need to move anything?
No.
No. What's my A?
2.
What's my B?
Negative 5.
What's my C?
Negative 3.
So my formula, 5 plus or minus square root, negative 5 squared times 4, 2, negative 3, all divided by 2 times 2. Okay, we good there? Okay, I want you to figure out just the square root part. Okay, whether that's mental math or calculator stuff, figure out the square root part. We'll make sure we're on the right track.
What
What if the square root's square?
And that's all I need to know.
So then it's 5 plus or minus 7 over 2.
We got answers for the square root? What do we get?
49.
Did anybody get -1 in the square
No.
No, I got.
This one.
root? Anybody not get 49? If you got -1, you let your calculator get the best of you. -5 squared is positive 25, not negative 25.
Because
So we should get- What?
I have 2 answers for this one.
Because you should get 25 plus 24, which is 49. Okay. Cool thing about this one. What happens with square root of 49? It's 7. So I got 5 plus minus 7 over 4. So how many answers am I going to have?
Oh, you got
Two.
infinite.
2. What? How about just 2? First one, I got 5 plus 7 over 4. What's that simplify to? 12 over 4, which is
3.
3. The other one, 5 minus 7 over 4, simplifies to
Negative.
negative 1/2.
This isn't too bad.
Yeah, boy.
Is this all that we're doing?
I feel like this is going to get even complicated.
Not today. Oh boy, great, nice. That's
Yeet.
Okay, any questions? We got one more. Questions on this one?
not at all.
Nick,
Like a horse.
it takes 12 apples to pop a balloon. How many pancakes can you fit on a roof?
Right.
Purple, because aliens don't wear hats.
Right. Okay. Alright, we got a fundraiser. Our jazz band is selling CDs. Total profit depends on the amount that our band charges for each CD. Our little band geeks figured out a nice formula.
That was kind of rude.
What? Could you figure out that formula?
Ew, why'd you have to call them geeks?
Because they're geniuses. Band geniuses.
Because
how's
you're in
that?
band.
No, because they figured out a formula for the profit.
Really?
Nerd.
You're really being racist?
No.
This class gives me an aneurysm.
Your profit is -x squared plus 48x minus 300.
Identify as a Filipino.
Could you have figured that out? They didn't think so. That's why they're geniuses.
Because we're band.
Okay, so
Just says it without-
I want to know what the least amount I can charge for a CD that makes a profit of 100. If the profit's 100, where should I stick that in?
P.
For P. Let's stick it in for P. So I got 100 equals -x squared plus 48x minus 300. Okay, this next step is just a personal preference. I like my x squared to be positive. If you want, you can move the 100 over. That's fine. I'm going to move everything over to the left. So that I have a positive x squared minus 48x plus 400 equals 0. You'll get the same place if you move the 100 over and get -400. You'll get the same answer. I just like my x squared to be positive. Okay. From there, do I know my ABC?
Yes.
Yeah, what's A? What's B? What's C? What's my next step? What's that?
plugging it in.
Plug it in. 48 plus minus square root negative, well, because we got negative b, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Negative 48 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 400, all divided by 2 times 1. See if you can figure out the square root part.
Easy.
Because you let your calculator get the best of you.
You just have to calculate.
Were
You
you?
have to be able to make those calculations.
This says negative 48 squared, which is a negative. Keep track of that.
Which is just regular.
No, it's cheap.
Sorry.
Do we have an answer? No? Okay, I'll give it.
Where was quarters?
Yes.
Yeah, what do you got?
Well, I have like the big one.
Hold on.
The square root? What is it?
704.
704, good. Anybody not get 704?
I got some. See,
Okay, this is a real world problem. So what I want you to do is square root 704.
Which real world? First or third?
26 point.
okay, so basically whenever it's a word problem, you have to actually like find.
Find an actual answer. Yeah, we're talking about money, so can I get 2 decimal spots?
53.
26.53,
Okay.
right? Okay, I'm gonna get 2 answers. First one, what do I do? Add 48 plus 26.53 divided by 2. Who's got that one?
37.27.
Too fast. 37.27?
Yeah.
37.27. Who's got the other one?
10.735.
Holy moly, 48 minus 26.53 divided by 2 is what?
10.73.
10.23.
73.
73. Sorry.
73.5 is really only 5, but
So 74.
sure.
Okay. In the problem, it asked for the least amount. So what's our answer? 1074. Okay. Does anybody have any questions?
I mean, not one that's relevant.